Syria. Through the north of the country, southeast of Aleppo, lies one of the poorest areas in Syria, Jabal al-Hus. Towns and villages here have retained their attractive nature, prevalent until decades ago in all the villages of the north. Here the beautiful mud huts still appear to have come out of a fairy tale, gleaming under the veil of sunshine from sunset till sundown, as if challenging with their primitive beauty the harsh reality that this area is known for, or as if with their beauty seeking to be one with the lovely faces of people here, pleasant faces that talk about the determination of life. History here is reality, and reality is history. Together they begin to tell the story of tomorrow, the future. A lot of the roads in the southeast of Aleppo lead after 15 kilometers or so to Jabal al-Hus. Jabal al-Hus, 134,000 hectares, 250,000 inhabitants. Farming and grazing here are the most frequent activities of the population, despite the meager annual rainfall average, which never exceeds 250 millimeters, in the north near the lush valleys of Aleppo. It might even be less than 200 millimeters in the south areas of Al-Hus, adjacent to the steppe, Badiyat al-Sham. The area suffers from deficiency of drinking and irrigation water supplies, from the rocky lands, from the spread of illiteracy, from low levels of social and health awareness, as well as from low annual income. Such deficiencies have led to a very painful reality. Immigration to cities and abroad the country has affected more than half the population. I have no husband. My husband went abroad to work and got married there. He left me and our 3 children. In 1996, the Jabal al-Hus Agricultural Development Project started. More than $29 million cost, financed by the Syrian government, beneficiaries, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and the Arab Fund for Social and Economic Development. This is how Jabal al-Hus looked before any project activity had started. The project document stated that 22,000 hectares of rocky land would be reclaimed, land that for centuries had been rocky, uncultivable, desolate and hostile. It was a barrier in the face of generations of desperate farmers. Here are some of the de-rocking activities carried out by the project according to the rehabilitation plan. It is nothing short of a miracle, but the land now is arable and rich. "20,000 hectares of this reclaimed land are planted with local species of fruit trees. The remaining 2,000 hectares are cultivated with local crops such as wheat, barley, lentils and cumin. The aim of the project is to improve living conditions of small farmers and rural women by removing constraints to production, thus also reducing immigration to cities and out the country. This could not happen without increasing the rain-fed areas by land reclamation and de-rocking. In these terms, de-rocking has been an unmitigated success. It is difficult to conceive of an investment in agriculture that could have had a more dramatic effect. De-rocking permits easier ploughing and seedbed preparation and increases water infiltration and retention. Following de-rocking, the value of land multiplies. For individual farmers, de-rocking significantly increases the area available for planting. They owned land but had forgotten it because it was useless. Now they could see their land revived and arable. They could farm it and sustain their livelihood. Not only de-rocking activities are foreseen by the land rehabilitation component, also rural roads construction had a major chance. Many roads are built to link different villages in Jabal al-Hus, first to develop marketing and social services and to help small farmers improve their livelihood. This old woman is leaning against the wall of her house, remembering the bitter and distant past when her family land was rocky and uncultivable. We had difficult times. The land here was rocky, big stones all around, no way to any cultivation. To drink, we had to go to a very far well, carrying the water on our heads. Today, the picture is totally different. Land rehabilitation has led to a series of improvements in family life. Here is the old woman, but now working with her son and his family in their home garden, which is planted with different vegetables. The son has also benefited from training courses organized by the project to improve straw quality, treating it with urea. The project animal health people came here and gave me some improved straw, treating it with urea. Our cow used to give about 14 kilos of milk a day. After feeding it with treated straw, we now have more than 20 kilos. Also, the son's wife has benefited from a project loan to buy a cow. The cow, in turn, has led to many improvements in family life. I followed a training course about cow breeding. I also had a loan and bought a cow which gave us a calf. We sold it for 20,000. The cow is very useful. My sons and I are very happy with the cow. We have cheese, milk and yogurt every day. Supporting the inadequate extension services and research activities is another important program foreseen by the project. The aim is to ensure that new technologies and proper services are transferred to beneficiaries. Improving livestock and agricultural technologies in the project area is the objective of these extension meetings, home visits and extension demonstrations. Other important activities are extension TV programs, extension radio programs and video show meetings. The project is now equipped with an integrated set of communication facilities. Project staff has benefited from appropriate training in communication issues. Another important extension activities carried out by the project is that related to fruit trees, crops and fodder crops. The project has also implemented extension experiments on freekeh production using wheat-improved varieties. In cooperation with the General Organization for Agricultural Research, applied research experiments were conducted on different varieties of rain-fed barley in order to verify possibilities of replacing it with non-productive local varieties. The barley we used to sow was not so productive. It gave only 20 to 25 sacks. The project gave us a new variety, which gives from 40 to 50 sacks. It is a very successful variety.
وكان من الشعير الناجح وشفنا منه أفادة كويسة.
Water is a critical issue in the entire region, but it is a very serious matter here in Jabal al-Hiss. Since the implementation of the project, Water Resources Component has worked to relieve effects of water scarcity by developing water uses techniques for both irrigation and drinking purposes. Suitable applied research has been conducted in order to set sprinklers and implement experiments for supplementary irrigation and drip irrigation systems. The component has also had a considerable interest for rainwater harvesting techniques. A good example was the construction of Al Amari rainwater collection basin with its 50,000 cubic meters capacity. Construction of wells and adaptation of Roman wells is another activity implemented by the project to guarantee water supplies for drinking and irrigation purposes. The project is working on a program to drag water from the Euphrates to Jabal al-Hiss area. Tanks are also used to transport water pulled out from deep sulfuric wells to beneficiaries' fields, where it is used to irrigate trees in many project sites. Development of rural women is one of the project's main priorities. Among the most important programs are the illiteracy program and the income generating program. Project studies have shown that about 90% of women in the project area are illiterate, and that health awareness, necessary for family care, is almost absent among the target group, especially among rural women. For these reasons, the project has implemented several literacy courses targeting in particular female beneficiaries. Results have shown the determination and will of most of rural women to gain the necessary benefits from such courses. To support income-generating activities, the project through the Agricultural Cooperative Bank has provided rural women with medium-term loans enough to procure equipment such as sewing machines or weaving machines, or to buy some sheep or cows or beehives. Loans are also used to start small businesses. To maximize profit from loans, the project has helped rural women to gain adequate income-generating skills able to increase the rural family income. In this connection, the project training component has provided women beneficiaries with adequate loan-orientated training courses. The component plan organizes training courses for thousands of rural women in Jabal al-Hiss area in different important fields like food processing, sewing, tricot, as well as in sheep breeding, cow breeding, and beekeeping. The project also organizes training courses for starting income-generating activities, first aid, and handicrafts.
عملت دورة تريكو وعملت دورة خياطة.
I have followed tricot and sewing training courses. Now I can do work even for clients in Aleppo. I now earn about 5,000 to 6,000 a month. I do wool work for children and for women. I also do handicrafts. Thank God for those training courses. I now have a very good income.
ونسواني وبالإضافة لهالدورتين اشتغلت أعمال يدوية والحمد لله صار عندي مردود كويس يعني بالفضل الدورات اللي عملتهم الخياطة وتريكو وأشغال يدوية.
Such courses are made by the training component to rehabilitate the target groups. Other courses are organized in fields like land reclamation, land development, water resources, fruit trees, crop production improvement, uses of improved fodders, improved livestock breeds, and veterinary care. Livestock is another important project component. An opposite veterinary care centre has been set up to provide a variety of services free of charge to livestock breeders. The centre is now able to conduct preventive vaccinations against possible infections or common diseases. The centre also offers other veterinary services such as external surgery, artificial insemination, birth assistance using hormonal sponges, and other ordinary veterinary care. The project also executed a series of civil services and infrastructures necessary for the good implementation of the project. This is a project headquarters in Binan, a complex of integrated structures able to ensure development and sustainability of project activities, as well as to provide good maintenance for heavy equipment, thus ensuring a longer working life. The project has been able to spread the best agrarian techniques in the area. It has also been able to implement a significant number of agrarian, economical, and social activities. This could not have been done so well had not the project been able to institute a solid basis of cooperation with the target groups realizing the participatory approach process. The Jabal al-Hass Agricultural Development Project now is a reference for development and for progress in this poor area, a prominent component of the development process in Syria, a step towards realizing a respectful life for rural poor who have suffered throughout the years, a step towards improving life conditions for small farmers and rural women.